Welcome to Like It or Not. You know, the show where we pose a series of questions to our panel and they tell us if they like it or not. I'm Andre Sr. and joining us today are comedians. You've got Alex Woody, Jordan Kirchner, and Jonathan Lyte, rather. Thank you guys so much for joining us. You are all comedians and you've been cracking jokes behind the scene before we even get started here. So I want to start with something comedy related here to see whether you all like it or not. Comedy critics, Jordan. You like comedy critics?
I like comedy critics.
Why?
Because they let me know if I'm funny or not.
Yeah?
I need to know if I'm having like a bad joke or a good joke. And it's just good to know if I'm doing bad at what I love to do.
Yeah, okay. All right. Jonathan, what do you think about
I
the
love
critics?
comedy critics.
Yeah.
We need more of them.
Why is that? I'm kind of surprised to hear that.
They make shows better, and everybody thinks they're a comedian these days.
That's the truth, but not everyone is. They
Yeah,
think
no,
they're funny, but they're not really that funny. Alex, what do you think?
I can't stand them.
Yeah?
I can't stand them. I think it's people that have never done comedy before,
Yeah.
and they're more, want to diss the comedian rather than just say, hey, this isn't my kind of thing.
Like one
You
of
know
those
what I mean?
critics that always, there's got something to say.
Well, the worst critic out there, my mom. I'm telling you, she's like, you should do this joke,
Yeah.
joke, and it's brutal, but it's part of the job.
It's part of the job. So let me ask you about this. Compliments after a comedy performance. So we flip to the other side. People are like, Alex, your killer set. You nailed it tonight. You killed. What do you think?
There's a lot of fakeness with compliments because when I first started comedy, I was terrible. I'm still kind of terrible. And people would be like, good set, man, good set. And in your head, you did horrible. You know what I mean? So you don't want to take too many compliments as a comedian. You want to keep working because it's an ongoing process.
So what I'm hearing from you is if you take too many compliments right away, it's not gonna be effective in you sharpening your comedy prowess.
Your next set's going to be horrible.
Yes.
It's happened to me. I go up really cocky and I'm like, I got this. I'm the man. And then.
Jonathan, what are you saying about this?
I
like it or
them.
not?
I like them.
Yeah?
I like them. I love them.
What do you? Well, you like to.
I love them when they're from audience members because
Yeah.
they pay, especially if it's a paid show, because that means they paid, so they don't gotta lie to you.
Yeah.
From other comics, it depends, because sometimes it's like, hey, I think you're really great. I heard you run a show. So it depends.
Yeah.
I like them a lot from the audience members.
You do? Okay. Jordan, what do you? Jonathan, what are you thinking about this?
I hate getting compliments in general.
Really?
Yeah, no, I don't. I'd rather someone tell me that
like
I
that
did
shirt
that.
today is nice.
It's a terrible shirt. You can see my nipples through it. It's not a great shirt. It's no. It's when someone it has. He said something about fakeness, which that can be true. But also sometimes the compliments, I just don't know how to respond to them. I respond like a lot better to someone saying something negative to me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Don't tell me I had a great set. Come up and tell me, be like, hey, that middle 5 minutes. Terrible.
Was terrible.
Yeah, you did so bad. You should rethink what you do.
Is this the comedians have this complex about these type of things? Is that what this is about? You think?
Nah,
you don't think so. You just
Yeah, I just don't like compliments.
All right. Performing on demand. Performing on demand. And I think I mentioned this in the show before because I'm Jamaican. Everyone's like, oh, you're Jamaican? Can you speak Jamaican for me?
Oh.
What do you guys think about that as comedians or someone? Tell me a funny joke.
Oh, that's the worst thing ever. I mean, it's like, do you have 5 minutes? I can do a whole bit for you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not doing a 1 minute one-liner right now. It's going to be bad.
Yeah.
It's going to be very bad.
So definitely no performing on demand. Jordan, what are you saying about this?
I tell them, if you can make me laugh, I'll make you laugh.
Oh, that's a good one. I
Yeah,
like the
put
way you
it
come
back
back
on
at
them.
them. Yeah, all right. That's good. I like that. Alex.
I have one joke I always go to when someone asks me to tell them a joke. And I tell them it, and they always stop asking me.
What's the joke?
California's so expensive, my hair moved.
I see what you're saying.
You should have done a Jamaican accent.
Yeah, no, that would have been funny.
That would have been racist.
Oh my God.
All right, it's coming up on April Fools. Do you guys appreciate this day, or is it overblown? Alex, you're looking at me with a strange look on your face, like you got something interesting to say about this subject. You like this or not?
I didn't even hear the question.
April Fool's Day. You like it?
I don't know. I think it's corny. I think everyone's always, they say something crazy. You know,
you're like, April Fools.
Right,
yeah.
right.
That was a joke, by the way. I wanted to. Never mind. That was corny.
I gave the
Just
same
like-
reaction you
Yeah,
gave me with the hair
exactly.
joke.
Jordan, what do you say about April Fools? You like it? You still appreciate it?
I do. I practice up to April Fool's. So lately, I've been getting people with the, hey man, you drop that right there. As soon as they look down, gotcha. So I've been practicing. I want to get them with the simplest April Fools ever. I feel like the surgical April Fool's joke.
Yeah, you go in, boom.
Just one,
and
bam, bam.
Can't even say anything. You're just
Astronomical lies, like he said. You
Yeah.
know, it's like, oh, I got my girlfriend's pregnant. Like, oh, so I'm leaving that on April Fool's. But I might have dropped that on April Fool's.
Yeah. Oh, all right, Jonathan. What do you say?
Oh, I'm John. That's
Oh,
Jordan.
what?
I was running with it.
Yeah.
But-
Okay.
My bad.
What's up, Jordan? No, I usually forget that it's April Fool's Day. I never keep track of what date it is.
Yeah.
But normally, like in the past, I remember like I hid my dad's car keys as an April Fool's joke.
And how'd that work out for you?
He didn't go to work. It was a great day.
Oh, was it?
I was like, gotcha. Yeah.
All right, so we like how that's going. All right, we're going to have some more questions for you guys coming up
course.
right after this break. You're watching Like It or Not. We'll be back right after this break. Welcome back to Like It or Not. We were discussing some not made for TV and safe for TV jokes between the break, but we'll get to the good stuff here. Now, popular kids, you like them or not? Alex?
I don't know any popular kids.
Oh, I thought you were the popular kid.
Oh, no, absolutely not. That's why I got into joking, to make the popular kids like me.
Okay.
And it kind of worked.
Yeah?
But I think people got sick of me lifting up my shirt and showing my nipples. That
Okay.
was my go-to joke as a kid. So,
It worked the first few times?
no.
Yeah,
But
no.
it is what it is.
But do you
know?
like the popular kids or not?
If they like me.
Ah, boom. There you go. I like that one. I like
Yeah.
that one. All right, what do you say?
Popular kids are weird because it's like, but you're a kid. What are you popular for?
Yeah.
You can't do nothing for nobody. You know?
Yeah.
Dislike popular kids.
Yeah, dislike popular kids. All right. So as our high school block continues, what do you say about the popular kids?
I mean, I don't like kids in general, but popular kids, I'm not a fan of them because it's just like a kid with charisma. I don't like to see that.
Yeah.
I want to see a kid going through, like, I was a theater dork growing up. Like, I want to see a kid like that. Just
Yeah.
a little dorky nerd.
That's who you want to be popular?
No, I don't want
just don't want
to be
anyone popular.
No, no one should know about anyone.
Yeah, you just everyone's on the same page.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I could not agree more with you. And so we're on the same subject, teacher's pet.
Oh.
What do you say, John? Teacher's pet? Were you the teacher's pet?
I think I was the teacher's pet.
Oh, you brought them in the
I
apple?
think in some classes,
Yeah?
not in all of them. I think it
Yeah.
depends because some teachers I would just be able to converse with and
Yeah.
chat it up, and then we'd have fun. But that's about it. Other
that-
teachers hated me though. I know
Oh,
that.
what do you say?
I was a teacher's pet one time to a teacher in 7th grade, and that's because he had a very cynical outlook, and it kind of matched my own. So he would just like be
it
super
worked
cool
out
with me. He would
nicely.
let me sleep in class and everything.
Oh, well, okay. Well, that's cool. I like
Yeah.
that. That's all right. That teacher's down. All right. So what are you saying, Alex?
Yeah, I only had one teacher that liked me, and I think he just wanted to date my mom. So, you know. But yeah, I was always the class clown, trying to get a joke. So I think a lot of teachers didn't like me and probably had to have a drink after class with me.
Well, you got to lighten the mood in the class somehow, and you were doing
That's what I'm
the
saying.
Lord's work, my friend. What do you
Yeah.
about substitute teachers?
Oh my God, they got the worst.
Yeah, but you didn't have to do anything.
Yeah, I mean, some of them would play movies. Some
Yeah.
of them would actually try to teach.
Yeah.
But when there was a substitute teacher to come in, it was all out, like a jail cell just was breaking out. You know what I mean? Kids dancing,
Yeah.
riding on boards, eating food.
Yeah.
You know, so wet willies.
It was the worst of us at that time when substitute teachers come out.
Oh yeah.
Jonathan, what do you say? With
I
these
love substitute
Yeah.
teachers. They were my first like comedic showcases.
Oh,
As
really?
soon as I would see a sub walk in, I'd say, I'm busting out the best 10 today.
Because you can't get in trouble. Is that why?
Exactly. Yeah. And they don't know what to do with
Yeah.
you. I'm like, no, we do this every day. This is a segment
is how we
here.
do it.
this every day. Ask Mrs. Robinson. She'll tell you all about it.
Everything all about it. So, all right. So, what about you? What about you?
I mean, the substitute teacher, I always gave him like the wrong name.
Yeah.
So that way I could, like what he did, I would just act out in class the whole time. And they'd be like, yeah, Derek was acting crazy today. And they're like, we don't have a Derek in here.
I think I know a kid that did that still in middle school once too.
Yeah.
That's a smart move. I
Oh,
should have
they
done
have
that.
the worst job, I think.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do because they just have to sit there and like make sure you don't like burn anything down.
Yeah,
right.
no,
You
kids
know?
become terrorists when the
Yes.
substitute walks in.
I don't know what's up with that, you know? The substitute teachers or something else. All right, group projects in school. Did you guys participate in this?
Yeah.
Group projects.
Yeah.
Did you like them?
Yeah, I liked them because normally that meant I didn't have to do all the work.
Oh, so you were that guy.
No, I mean, I would do work, just not all of it.
Yeah?
Like, give me the easy stuff. I'll do
Because there
it.
was always someone in the group, and I remember that you had to pick up the slack for them, right, Alex, in
Right.
class?
Oh, yeah.
There was always that one person that didn't do it. Do you like these group
Oh, I
class
loved
projects?
it.
Yeah.
I was totally that kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do it.
Yeah.
And I would pay them off. Like, you can have part of my lunch if you do my part of the project. But also, flip side, that would happen to me. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
really?
Because there's a thing called karma where I would get in the project with a group of people that were worse than me, and then I had to do it, and then I had to call my mom, hey, can you help me with the project?
And you wouldn't even get paid for it, so that's even worse. You know?
Oh,
yeah, there's people.
brutal.
Just
Happy to be an
unbelievable. Yeah, I know, right? Much nicer. All right, Jonathan, what do you say?
I was an idea guy.
Yes.
So I like to have an input and just delegate. But I wouldn't say I did nothing. I would tell them, like, let me tell you, I'd say, like, broad, vague things.
Yeah.
And be like, so just ponder on that and then let me know. You come back to me. So I was doing nothing while doing something.
Jonathan, it's the hardest job of all. It's called
is.
supervising.
There we
All
go.
right, you're watching Like It or Not. And we're going to have much more coming up right after this break. Welcome back to Like It or Not. I'm Andre Sr. I'm joined today by Jordan Kirchner, Jonathan Lyte, and Alex Woody. Thank you, gentlemen, so much for joining us today. These are all comedians, very, very funny guys here. And we have a theme in this block here. We're doing Easter, April. That's springtime. So I want to get your thoughts on what you're thinking about this. I'm trying to think here. Gardening. Do you guys big on gardening? You know, at this time of the year? I know some people here that do it, they start planting right now, so they'll be ready to rock and roll.
I don't even have like a lawn. I live in a 400 square foot studio apartment, so I wish I could garden in there.
Yeah, you wish, but,
Yeah,
you know.
I don't even have grass.
Well, now, now you can't do any of that stuff.
Yeah.
What about you?
I got some nice moss growing on my balcony outside.
Yeah. And do you squirt it down every day, a little spritz?
No, my dog uses the bathroom out there.
Oh, okay,
I just
all right.
kinda
So it works out
self-perpetuating
perfectly.
system.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's an ecosystem.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Alex, what are you saying about this? You got the greenery? Green thumb?
In college, I used to garden a lot. You know what I mean?
Sure,
A lot of trimming.
yeah, okay.
A lot of trimming. But no, I rent a house, and I don't have time. I don't have time. You know what I mean? And I'm a clean freak too. Hand sanitizer all the time. I'm gonna soak my body after this in hand sanitizer.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. All right, so, let's talk a little bit about this. All right, but skip past that and go to what all real men do. We buy flowers. Do you buy flowers for your significant other?
Lonely.
Yeah.
I mean,
But when you have one, you would.
If I had one,
Yeah, if you had one, you would buy for your significant other. That's a thing
Yeah,
that
of
you would do.
course.
I think all women like flowers, don't they?
Yeah, I've bought a lot of flowers in the past.
Yeah.
Mostly for me. But
Mostly. You don't just buy them and decorate them in your house, just keep you company a little bit.
there's no space in there.
Just to make it think, like, oh, this is nice. Flowers over there on the counter. That looks good.
Yeah.
What do you say, Jonathan?
I do, but you got to do it when they don't expect it.
Yeah?
Yeah, don't do it.
Just
Don't do,
pop it like-
they know when it's like, oh, date night. Nah, just on a random Monday.
So not like Valentine's Day?
Nope, Valentine's Day, you got to do other stuff.
You gotta
Make
do
a
other
whole
stuff?
day about it, but
Yeah.
on the flowers,
Yeah.
just random Tuesday,
Yeah.
random Thursday.
Yeah, just boom.
Yeah,
Like-
I was
like-
thinking about you all day. Look at that.
Yeah, boom. Just like that. You
Just
wouldn't
drop
even,
it
not
right
because
off.
it's Valentine's Day, just because.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
expect it. So, I mean, I guess,
Yeah.
but like when they don't expect it is when they really hit the hardest.
Exactly. What are you saying, Alex?
I'm notoriously horrible about thinking about the other person with flowers. I'm more the type of guy that like to buy alcohol for the person. You know what I mean? Then we both get to enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to enjoy flowers. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Okay,
know?
but you will enjoy the alcohol, so that works
Oh,
out nicely.
yeah.
And staying on the Easter subject right now, egg prices are through the roof. So are we painting eggs this Easter?
Oh, no.
You were not?
No.
You sure? I mean,
I
what
can't
does that
afford the
mean?
eggs or the paint. That's a lot.
That's one thing. So there's
Yeah.
no painting. Egg prices are through the roof.
Yeah.
And so I mean, are the kids going to be disappointed this year? What do you say?
I think they will be, but kids don't have any bills, so they can buy the eggs this year. That's how I feel.
The kids can buy the eggs.
The kids can buy
So
the
they'll
eggs.
take care of it.
Yeah.
An allowance money.
From allowance money. So you're
it's
going to
time to
confiscate
grow
the
up.
allowance money. It's time for you to shell out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Help into
Put
the
up
economy.
or shut up.
Yeah.
You want to paint some eggs? You're going to have to pay up for them.
Yep.
All right. What do you say, Alex?
I think kids just care about the plastic egg with the candy in it.
Boom. Thank you so much. I was just
know?
going to say that. I want to bring that up. But yes,
Yeah.
as long as you have that and there's candy inside, that's all they really care about, don't they?
Exactly.
I think so. I don't have
Yeah.
kids, so maybe I shouldn't even be talking about this.
Well,
What do I know?
and we talked about April Fools earlier.
Yeah.
We would, it happened one time. We would go to the park, they'd hide the eggs, and then we'd go, as cousins, go search for them. and this other family came along and started taking our eggs.
What?
So we started finding them, spitting and putting grass and boogers in the eggs, closing them, and then hiding them around. And I remember hearing a young boy scream, "Oh my gosh!" And I was like,
You got the desired
April Fools.
You got the desired result of what you're doing. Let's get back once. Do you guys do the Easter egg hunts still? I mean, I don't know if you guys have kids or anything, but I used to do it when I was a kid. I thought it was pretty fun. When I first came to the States, I was like, this is great. They just give away free candy. You just got to look for it.
Yeah, no, I'll go with my sisters and their kids whenever they invite me, if they remember to. So I'll do that. I mean, they're fun to go to.
Yeah.
I'll usually,
Still
I'll dominate. I'll find everything before those kids. I get very competitive.
Okay, and what about the candy? Do you eat the candy before
Of
the kids
course.
get to it? All right.
And if they get to it before me, I'm stealing that candy.
Yeah, Jonathan, what do you say about this?
I never understood why the eggs were hidden. Nobody would ever answer me that question when I was a kid. I'd say, Mom, why are you hiding the eggs? If we're all here for the eggs.
Dude, my mind is melting right now. I don't even know how to handle
never got into
I don't even know how to handle what we're talking
I still don't
about.
know why they hide the eggs.
Show's over. All right, I don't know what to do.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, it's a very good answer. Alex, what do you say?
I love looking for
Yeah.
eggs, but I think people feel uncomfortable when they see a grown man in the park looking for eggs on the ground.
Yeah, especially when there are no kids around.
But yeah, I have a son, but he's getting to that age where he's like, Dad, can I just have the candy? I wanna go on my phone,"
Let's not pretend that we have to look for it because I know what I want, the candy inside.
Right.
All right, gentlemen, we're gonna take a break, come right back. We got some more coming up right after this timeout. We'll be right back.
That was actually really good.